at the Boots place. Yay! Sorry for calling this meeting so suddenly. Thank you for taking the time to come. Carmi and the others had led her into a room through a heavy door. All eyes were on her in an instant, making her go. Please relax. This is a safe area. I can't! Kairi snaked his hands around Fuka's waist and whispered into her ear. I might do this game, like the intro sequence. I might do just the pure thing again, the one that we did before, but with the sound so I can just hear him whisper that in my ear because I would fucking die. Fuka took her seat in the chair between Karami and Kairi as she was instructed. Axel stood behind the three of them, being the fucking mom that he is. Some people aren't here yet. Karami set his elbows on the table and looked at Fuka. I'll introduce them to you while we're waiting. Just remember what you can. Okay. Hi guys, how you doing? What's up? I miss y'all. That group of kids over there is Familia Grimm. The one in the red hood is Scarlet, the jolly one is Hansel, and the gloomy one is Gretel. Avoid her at all costs. She has hand grenades. It's creepy and it's weird. Don't go near her. Oh yeah, just a thing that I want to bring up. Because I don't know if you guys remember that I announced, like, hey, I have a huge project that I'm doing, and then nothing ever came out of it. I do want to say what it is, because I'm actually still really hyped about it, but it's also really hard because I can't lip-sync anything. I'm dubbing the entirety of the Oz Mafia anime in the voices that I've given everyone. And I'm going to redo the voices because they're very old, and my Scarlet voice, my little Scarly, his voice is the original one, which isn't very good, and I'm not very happy with it. So I am going to redo everything, and I still want to do it. I still really like the idea of dubbing the entire thing, but lip syncing is a pain, and the editor I have sucks. So yeah, I just wanted to say that in case you guys are still curious, that's what I was doing. Scarlet, Hansel, and Gretel. All three of them are Capora Jeems. Familia Grimm doesn't have a Dawn, though Scarlet is the one in charge. He's the El Phantom Hive. Melissus is still weird because he's small. He looks like the sizing glitched. That eclectic group over there is Familia Anderson. The talkative one is their Don Ande, the quiet one is their Caporjim Ailing, and the little old man is Melissus, the Consulier. Also, Ande is the one in the middle. I know we went in order last time. I just want to say that Ande is the one in the middle. Ande, Ailing, and Melissus. And that cat-eared young lady over there is Pashet, the Dawn of Familia Boots. She's not here yet, but we're also expecting Heidi from Familia Adelheid. Also, just to let you know, I'm pretty sure Pashet's a lesbian. She's a... Holy shit! Pashet and Heidi. Fuck, her eyes are so beautiful! Oh, I'm gonna have an entire, gay panic this entire time. God, I am a gay mess. So Familia Grimm is Scarlet, Hansel, and Gretel. Adelheid is Ande, Aelin, and Melissus. And then there's Pashet over in Familia Boots, and she's a lesbian. And then Heidi is from Adelheid. And I hate doing her voice. Gretel, don't worry about getting them all down right away. It's probably for the best if you don't get involved with the other Familia anyway. It's probably not best that I get involved, guys! It's not happening. Y'all know that's not happening. Alright. I gave her a Scottish... I don't know what her voice... I think it was Scottish at one point. Fuck my voice. It's so terrible. Fuck. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna give her... No, that's Dorian's! Fuck! Am I late already? Fuck it, I can't do her voice. Heidi's large frame lumbered into the room. You're late, Heidi, extremely late. You're supposed to take your seat on time. Oh, hush, unlike all you, I'm a very busy woman. You should be grateful that I've graced you with my presence. It's great, I can't do my voice. Fuck. Heidi started and sat down in her presumably custom-made extra-large chair. Axel whispered something into Kyrie's ear. At that, Kyrie stood and bowed deeply. I know we called this meeting rather abruptly. Hey! Hey. Just drop the formalities and get to the point. My name is CL Phantom Hive. I haven't watched Black Butler in a rather long time. I am doing my very best here. See, my voice has gotten deeper. I've worked out how to make my voice deeper. I'm so happy. Very well then. Yesterday afternoon, we took an amnesiac young girl into our custody. Here she is, Fuka. In another universe, she was... Oh wait, no, I wouldn't remember that. Shit.
I'm Fuka. Pleased to meet you all.
She stood up in a hurry when she heard her name. She thought she ought to say something, but underneath the pressure of the gaze directed at her, she couldn't get her tongue to cooperate. Instead, she merely bowed her head and quickly sat back down. We examined her body, but didn't find any familiar crest, so we've decided that the familiar Oz will retain custody of her. We hope for your cooperation in this matter. Thank you all. We are done.
That's cheating, Oz. We don't have a lot of people in our territory. You should hand her over to me. Your territory is tiny because of your own lack of ability and power, you fucking idiot.
I can hear it. I can hear it in my head.
Idiot! It takes one to know one, stupid! Ande, come now. Shut up, Bixby. You think I could keep quiet if I stuffed a hand grenade in your mouth? I wouldn't mind a little experiment to find out. I'll fucking tear you apart, bitch. Fucking fight me.
I love doing her voice. Yeah, blow him up, girl! Cut it out, Gretel. Stop encouraging her, Hansel. Sorry, my bad. I can't do old man voice. Last year you ought to cool your head as well.
But Gretel insulted a familia. It makes me sad. Doesn't it make you sad, Melistus? Or are you is your emotions as tiny as you are? Show some emotions!
Oh, but of course it does, but she is also correct that we do lack experience. I thought that was another person and I panicked! We will be penalized if we cause a fight here. Would you want our territory to become even smaller?
No, I don't want that.
Then let us hold our tongues. Please continue, Lord Kyrie. Bow before the beauty that is Kyrie. Thank you. However, our business is already concluded. What? I still love saying that. You called me out here to just introduce this little girl? Indeed. I wanted to explain things now to prevent any issues in the future. This is words I don't know! How rude! Humph! Bye! Heidi shot Kyrie a glare as she stood up and stormed out of the room. The other familiar followed soon, filtered out of the room as well. Only familiar Oz remained in the room.
Miss Heidi sure was upset.
Oh, she wasn't really. She's always like that. Wait till you see her mad. She sets her, like, a person that she knows. Also, I think I was right in thinking that Heidi is from the story Heidi. Well, now that we made it clear that you're under the protection of familiar Oz, Signorina, you should be able to live your life in peace. Assuming you follow the rules, that is.
Protection?
Everyone... Oh, shit. Ugh. Everyone in this town is required to belong to a familiar. No exceptions. Even though you're going to be here for at least... Yeah, that's Axel's voice, by the way. I've changed it a little. Even though, like, everyone's required to be in a familiar, you stayed for around 5 months, and we still didn't do that. But whatever. That's fine. You have the privilege! You have the privilege of deciding which familia to belong to, Signorina. But until you make your decision, we'll be taking care of you.
My decision?
A familia is a family, after all. It's not something you can change easily, so make your choice wisely. Family. The word warmed her heart like a light in the darkness. They were going to give her, a stranger, shelter until she found a place to live. The kindness she was showing her made her feel grateful, and a bit guilty.
You all be so nice to me, Mr. Garamia. If it weren't for my memory, you wouldn't have any reason to take me in.
You have no need to worry. You don't decide whether you're valuable to us. We do. So please, let us be of use to you until we figure out where you're going. Choose your route. Now, Kyrie, why do you have to be so fussy? No, Axel, what is the word I'm looking for? I hate English. Don't put that on me. That's annoying. Don't put that on me. I'm still emo as fuck. Well, anyway, we're done here, so let's get going.
I'm going back to the mansion.
Yes. No. We're gonna go see Mr. Robin Hood, and I'm gonna make... I've gotten through this a lot faster than I did in the first one, because now I'm just going through the dialogue, and I'm just gonna go through all the motions. I also need water because, fuck, my vocal cords are so rusty. Muted for the sake of I don't want to be weird. Dr. Robin Hood, we brought her with us. Oh, do come in. I see. So you're the girl everyone's been talking about.
Here? Julian Dvorak! Holy shit! I'm your biggest fan!
My name is Robin Hood, and I run Sherwood Clinic, and I'm the one and only doctor in this town. I am so busy all the time. God, this job does not pay enough.
There's no illness the good doctor can't cure. Just like Julian Dvorak. I made the same joke. You can't make the same joke. That's not allowed. You can tell he must be a famous physician just by looking at him, can't you?
Doctor?
She repeated part of what Carmi had said as she gazed at Robin Hood.
He's wearing all black, and even has a beak. He almost looks like a crow. Holy shit, he is so fucking attractive, but also, what is your deal, sir?
He's a root, apparently. I'm very excited. There are so many things that I want to do, and there's so little time for me to record. I hate it.
What is it? Is something wrong?
Oh no, I was just thinking you kind of look like a crow.
Me? A crow?
I'm sorry, that was extremely rude of me.
Please raise your head. Some others have made similar comments recently, so I guess I must have been right. It's really weird. Some people think I'm a cosplayer. Also, please keep 5 feet away from me.
I'm sorry. That joke isn't going to be relevant in the future, but for now I'm going to make that joke for as long as he's here. It's because of that outfit of yours. Of course they're going to say you look like a crow. Plague mask! Plague mask! Plague mask!
Well, I can't disagree with that. At any rate, if we have time to stand around and chat over like this, shall I begin the exam? Miss Fuka, please come over here.
There were 2 small chairs sitting next to a table. Robin Hood took a seat and Fuka sat down across from him.
Open your mouth. Sit still.
She's a bit confused, but she follows his instructions. With that, he began examining her with practiced hands. He closed her mouth and touched the sides of her jaw, then put his hands down on her cheek and gently pulled down her eyelids with his thumbs to inspect their color.
Well, you certainly look healthy. Are you feeling ill or hurting anywhere?
No, I'm fine. I'm hurting in my heart, and I don't know why. Is this what heartbreak is? It fucking sucks.
I see. I understand. Then there don't seem to be any issues.
Robin Hood turned towards the table and pulled out a new file. Its cover had Fuka written on it in bright red ink. He opened it up and noted the results of his examination.
I'm in charge to make sure most of the people in this town are in good health. If you ever have any issues, please don't hesitate to stop by.
Just like
Carrie at 3 a.m. every night. I have this mask on to hide the fucking bags under my eyes. I'm not a fucking therapist.
Thank you, I will. Goodbye.
Hey, we're back! Several soldati came in to greet Carmi and the others. One of them came up to Kyrie and whispered in his ear. Really? Thank you. Kyrie nodded without sparing so much as a glance towards the soldato before turning toward Axel. Axel, Karamir, I have some business to attend to. Please take Miss Fuka inside. Why do I hate... I had a feeling you would say. That's why I gave you a reason before I asked. Orders are orders, aren't they, Axel? Fucking, I swear to God, I have to do this bullshit every day. I can't do this. I do not get paid enough for this. I swear to God. Axel glanced at Fuga and then Kyrie before nodding with a sigh. Understood. Right this way again. Well, that hurts a lot more than I thought that would! I knew he wouldn't call us by her name, but that hurts! Ow! Ow, my heart! Ow, ow, ow!
Okay. We're going to my house. But I'm going to take a moment of pause to check if I'm recording. Yeah, I'm recording. Hell yeah!
She followed Axel into a garden next to the mansion. The evening dew on the lawn felt nice and cool against her legs. There's no way they actually have work on a Saturday evening. It was just an excuse or something. I'm sure they just ran off to go drinking or something. Fuga gazed up at the night sky as she walked behind Axel, listening to him grumble to himself.
It's just one strange thing after another.
She was in an unfamiliar land under the protection of unfamiliar people she'd only just met. It wasn't if her surroundings were the only thing she was confused about. Still, she couldn't remember a single thing about herself.
I wonder why I feel like everything's going to work out.
Was it because Karamia seemed trustworthy? Was this because of her naivety? Or is it because that she's gay and she knows that she's going to end up with the most beautiful woman in the world? She didn't feel a single bit anxious thinking about what was to come. In fact, her heart actually swelled with anticipation.
This is much better than being pessimistic, right?
We're here. Come in. You're gonna fucking love this place. Guess what, guys? I'm not gonna break you with my incredibly loud volume because I still think it's cute, but also, now you're not gonna die. You're welcome. I did a salute. I remember you guys can't see me. This will be your room.
My room?
We can't exactly let you sleep outside, so yeah.
What is he talking about?
You can just ask Kyrie for a more detailed explanation tomorrow morning or something.
Mr. Axel, he left. I wanted to thank him.
Once he left, she lowered her hand and headed towards the center of the room. She turned in a circle, looking over the space.
What a lovely room. It really is like something out of a dream.
Just as she was about to examine the room furnishing more closely, a yawn passed through her lips.
Maybe I should go to bed so I can enjoy myself tomorrow.
She sat down on the bed and stretched her arms towards the ceiling.
I'm not gonna wake up in the morning and realize this was all a dream, right? Maybe if I don't hit the button that activates my Bluetooth, we'll find out. Well, even if it does turn out to be a dream, that's fine too. It will be really nice. It'll suck that, of course, the beautiful cat lady of my dreams is fake.
I love how I'm doing the same thing, but instead of making Kyrie jokes, I'm making Pashet jokes. Even if everything turned out to be a mere fantasy, it would still make for a wonderful memory.
Good night, Mr. Caramel, Mr. Axel, Mr. Kyrie, and Miss Pashet. Fuck, I'm so gay.
If I can click, we'll continue. I'm trying hard not to cry. I'm so emotional. God. Okay, I actually don't know how long I have to record, so I'm just going to record till at least one little thing, and then I'll stop. And it'll be fine, and we'll have a couple more episodes, and we'll have a great time. I'm so glad that we're doing this again. Are you up, Fuka? That voice, it's scaring me. It's Texan. It's hard to like, it's so obviously him.
Good morning, Mr. Caramel.
Morning. Did you sleep well? Look at me, like, sexily pulling my tie back. Are you into me yet? I'm sorry. Come on.
Yes, little baby. Are you sure it's okay to let me such a lovely... It's a house!
Sorry, I'm never gonna get over that. Of course, after all, we had it set up just for you, Signorina.
For me?
That used to be a storage shed. We couldn't exactly make you spend the night in a mansion full of men, now could we?
Thank you very much for everything.
I'm just glad you're happy with it. Oh, he's so in love with us already. Fuck, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that I'm saving you for last in terms of us Mafia boys. I'm so sorry. I love you so much, man. Okay. I imagine you're hungry. We can have breakfast in the mansion while I'll show you around.
That sounds wonderful. Oh, boy.
When you enter from the front door, immediately to the right is the kitchen, and to the left is the living room. Please feel free to make use of the common areas. The rooms you can see from the hall belong to me and my subordinates. They're private areas, so get permission before entering. Understand?
Yes, I do.
The room way in the back is my office. I spend most of my time in there when I'm in the mansion, so don't hesitate to drop by. Oh, also, Karamia pulled a key from his pocket with a red ribbon tied to it and handed it to her. This is the key to the bathroom in this hallway. It's set up for company, but it hardly gets any use, so take it for yourself, Signorina.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. Someone should use it. But like I said before, only men live in this mansion. You wouldn't want to bump into someone in the bathroom, right?
Oh, you're right.
This kitchen is better. You know what? I'm gonna design this room in Animal Crossing. Hey. That'll be fun, actually. This is the kitchen. All the food and cooking is handled here. You're welcome to take your meals to in other rooms, but make sure you return your dishes. Boss? Axel, done with breakfast already? I'm gonna roll up my sleeves real quick. IRL, it's fine. I have a jacket that shoves my sleeves down every time. See, once I get into it, I don't leave. Axel nodded slightly in response. Well, I thought we were gonna eat together, you fucking top 10 anime betrayals!
Mr. Axel, thank you for last night.
Axel put his hand on his chin and cocked his head slightly. A few moments later, he furrowed his brow and shook his head. I don't recall doing anything deserving of thanks.
Oh, you showed me to my room.
I was just following orders. Tsunade! Axel looked away and slipped past Karamia. What's with him? He's out of character for him to be acting so shy. So mad.
Huh? He's being shy?
You couldn't tell? I thought it was obvious. Oh, no, it is.
It just seems angry to me.
Huh. Well, I guess it would look that way to someone who doesn't know him well. Well, you'll get to know him soon enough. Come on, let's get some food. He already knows I'm going to choose him in terms of Ozboys next. I love him. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm betraying him, and it hurts my heart, and I'm so sorry. Good morning, Karamia. Miss Fuka.
Oh, Mr. Kyrie, good morning.
What? You just woke up? Yes, today is Sunday. I have no reason to get up early, unlike a certain stupid lion who's no good at anything. Well, excuse me for being stupid, and I'm gonna ignore that last part. Kyrie sliced the loaf of rye bread that Karamia had abandoned. He took a plate and glass from the cabinet, setting bread on the plate and placing it on the dining table. Taking the seat in the chair next to Karamia, he put the empty glass on the table in front of him before pointing at the pitcher of the water in the middle of the table. Karamia, pass the water, please. Do you even have those arms for fucking... Despite his complaints, Karamia took the pitcher and filled Kyrie's glass for him. Thank you very much. You certainly are a lot of trouble for a consequently high-maintenance ass bitch. Please don't say things tarnish my reputation in front of women. It's rude, don't you agree, Miss Fuka? Fuka, you don't have to indulge him. He's always causing trouble all the time. I love him for it. Karamia stood up and started stacking the empty plates. Fuka stood up too to help, but he gestured at her to sit back down. Well, this seems preferable in comparison to a bore like Karamia. By the way, Miss Fuka, have you decided on your plans for the day? Yes, I have. And it's not spending time with you. I actually did do the 2 beginning parts, with Kyrie, which I didn't do. I don't remember them well, but I did do them off camera, and I have done them, and I love... The hardest thing about this route is going to be, I'm going to have to live with the fact that Kyrie doesn't love me anymore, and that's going to hurt a lot. Or he does love me, and he's just being an asshole about it, and I don't You're a disaster! You're an absolute disaster! Why do I love you?
My plans for the day?
Yes, do you intend to spend your precious Sunday cooped up in the mansion?
Precious? Is today a special day or something?
Sundays at my house is you sleep, you stay in your pajamas, and we watch Lego Masters. That's an Australian thing that only Australians are gonna get. Haha, all my American friends watching going, what the fuck is Lego Masters? It's basically MasterChef, but Lego. I guess we need to explain that too. You know this town is controlled by several familia, right? The familia quarrel over territory from Monday through to Saturday, but Sunday has been declared a day of peace. We call it the Sunday Compromise. Consequently, if you would wander off on your own today, you wouldn't be in danger. You don't know the area, so it might be wiser to stay inside, but it's up to you, alright?
You're saying I'm free to walk about town?
Yes, exactly.
I'm free, huh? Wonder what I should do today. What should I do today? What should I do today?
Pashet!